So if we talk about the Constituent Assembly, the idea of a Constituent Assembly was first put forward by M.N. Roy in 1934, and then later in 1935, the International Congress for the first time officially demanded a Constituent Assembly. After that, in 1940, the demand was finally accepted by the British Crown or British government, which was known as the August Offer of 1940. In 1942, Sir Stafford Cripps, which was also known as the Cripps Mission, came to India with a draft proposal of the British government, stating that India to be divided into two autonomous states with two separate constituent assemblies. It was talking about India and Pakistan, the division of two states. Finally, the Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946 November. The total strength of the Constituent Assembly was 389, 296 seats for British India and 93 for princely states. And out of 296, 292 members are drawn from the 11 governors provinces and 4 from the chief commissioners provinces. On December 9, 1946, the first meeting of Constituent Assembly was held. On April 28, 1947, the representatives of the princely states who had decided to stay away from the Constituent Assembly gradually joined it. After the Indian Independence Act 1947, the total strength of the Constituent Assembly was 299. The strength of the Indian provinces, that is formerly British provinces, was reduced from 296 to 229 and the princely states from 93 to 70. Committees of the Constituent Assembly: Major Committee, Minor Committee and Drafting Committee. Under Major Committee there are several other committees: Union Powers Committee, Union Constitution Committee, Provincial Constitution Committee, Drafting Committee, Advisory Committee on Fundamental Rights, Minorities and Tribal and Excluded Areas. Rules of Procedure Committee, States Committee, Committee for Negotiating with States, Steering Committee, and Drafting Committee. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the Drafting Committee and it was set up on August 29, 1947. The Constitution was adopted on November 26, 1949 with a preamble, 395 articles and its schedules. The Constitution came into force on January 26, 1950 and celebrated as Republic Day. Elephant was adopted as the symbol of the Constituent Assembly.